Hey, what's up, people? It's the G-Lew show. G-Lew here, man. The reason I'm doing this video is because uh, I want to show proper respect to the homie Nipsey Hussle. I did a show last night, OG Sundays, which we do every Sunday, and I spoke on some things, but I haven't done a live in a minute. And the reason I haven't done a live is because a lot of people told me I need to do more lives, but I just don't like to really do this type of shit, to tell you the truth, homie. I like to do my work and let the work speak for itself, right? But I felt I really had to do this because this touched close to my heart, homie, because Nipsey is a guy that I truly respected in this rap game, not only in the rap game, but as a solid individual as well, man. I've been really rocking with Nip and pushing for Nip since day one, like early in his career, man, when I was pushing for the homie. A lot of people around me didn't even know who he was, and I was moving back and forth to Atlanta and different things like that. People in the A definitely didn't know about Nip, and I really pushed hard for the homie, man. Been rocking with him since day one, since Bullets Ain't Got No Names, and all the way to where he is now, man. And you know, got to meet him a couple times, man. Been to some of his shows and interacted with a lot of his people. You know, since I done my show, I had some of his homies, Pac-Man, Newport, and a couple other people on the show. I didn't get a chance to get Nip. That's what I wanted to do. Eventually, it didn't happen. But this right here, you know, really touched me. I'm sure it did a lot of people, man. You know, Nip was loved by a lot of people, man. Not only just because his music, because the individual he was, man, and that's what made him so great. And I think that's why people really fuck with the homie, you know what I mean? And I don't think he ever got the real props he deserved musically, you know what I mean? Maybe the people were still slow to, like right now, since he passed, they say his music catalog and everything has went up like 2,000%. And that's really what I want to touch on, because I think it's sad that you know, homie had to die just for the people now to be all on him, you know what I mean? It's like, I appreciate it though, because the homie now can get his props, but it's sad that the homie had to die for now everybody, you see, and again, it's not a bad thing, because I'm seeing everybody showing the homie love, and he got a lot of love when he was here. But it's sad that homies like that have to pass away to get really, truly respected the way they should have been already, man. And it's sad because, you know, we sit up here and glorify all these other rap dudes, not to disrespect none of them, because they only do what they do. It's the fans that give them the love, because without the fans, they wouldn't be shit. But it's sad how we sit up here and glorify all these other dudes that don't really be talking about nothing and ain't pushing a solid line, homie. And you got somebody like Nip, who been pushing a solid line from the beginning, showing the people his better way, doing right by his people, you know, start his businesses in the community, showing love to his neighborhood, and doing all that, and he still gets overlooked. You know, he was loved in LA like a motherfucker, but overall in the rap game, Nip was really overlooked, man. And you know, now that he's passed, everybody, you know, seems to be coming aboard and checking out his music, you know, and everything. Like Victory Lap now is like the #1, #2 album on iTunes. But it should have already been that, homie, because man, Victory Lap was a classic. To me, the best album of the year. He should have got the Grammy, but I was happy just for the homie to be nominated and being a part on that stage and being amongst all the other peers and being recognized, homie. But I'm not here to talk about the situation surrounding that, because that's not my business, you know what I mean? As you see now, everything is coming out. It only took a day. You got TMZ, everybody. I think it's sad that we got to see the homie the actions that transpired on the internet, and seeing the homie shot down in cold blood for everybody's just entertainment and amazement. I don't like that part, but hold on a second. Yeah, but shout out to everybody tuning in with me right now. Much love, man. I'm just on here for a minute. I ain't done a live in a minute, and I thought it was only correct that I do it right now. Pay my respects to the homie Nipsey Hussle. You know, shout out to everybody who's been rocking with the G-Lew show or down with me, man, and all that. We appreciate the love. Man, please like and subscribe to the channel. Help me get my viewers up. We're trying to grow, man. But and shout out to my homies, man, that support me. Also in this game, in this online and entertainment game, man, I support all my brothers doing their thing. Shout out to my homeboy Kev Mack. Shout out to Neil Lazard. You know, all the homies that support me. I support you back, man. But once again, man, this video was just to show my love and support to the homie Nipsey Hussle. Man, I salute you, homie, man, for everything that you've done, man, thus far, man. You made a way, and also I think Nip, man, was like one of the last of this younger generation, because, you know, he's younger than me, but I still looked up to the dude, man, because he was solid and did it the right way. But I think he was one of the last ones of this younger generation that could have led them the right way, because as you see, this younger generation is lost, homie. Not only younger, just everybody in general, man, is lost. But he was the one for this young generation to lead them the correct way. And for the homie to get taken out like that, I think it's just sad, man. And I think it's just gonna be a lot of disarray. You know, a lot of people don't really know which way to go. I was watching my homie Kev Max live, and he said that Nip was one of the ones that had it figured out, that knew his plans, knew what he wanted to do. He had his shit mapped out 10 years ago. He said he was gonna do what he's doing right now, or what he did. So he was one of the ones with the plan, and not everybody has that plan. So a lot of people follow behind him, man, and he led the way. So now it's gonna be real interesting to see where the culture goes, man, in LA, man, because he was one of the ones, not only the younger homies, but older homies looked up to the homie, man, because he just did it the right way. And that's what I really respect about the homie, man. The homie had classic music. He was a real artist. You know, he wasn't a mumble rapper. He was young and had to adapt to what was going on now, but he never strayed away from what he did solidly, and that's put down bars and good music, musically, sonic music. Like the victory lap was really a victory lap for him, because I seen where he's came from Bullets Ain't Got No Names to the Marathon, which still today is my favorite by Nip, even though Crenshaw was dope. Victory Lap, that's the official album, but to me the Marathon is what really set it off for the homie. And man, I still bang that to this day. So again, my purpose was to get on here tonight to just show respect and love to the homie Nip, man, the correct way, because I haven't done a live in a minute, and this is really the only reason I'm doing it. I don't do lives, I don't do all that. I do my show, the G-Lew show, and I post it back on this YouTube channel for everybody to check out. So please check out any past episodes. We're gonna do some more in the future. I'm gonna have to go live and start giving you the visuals, because that's what's going on these days. I don't really like to do that, but again, the purpose for this video was just to show proper respect and love to Nipsey Hussle from the G-Lew show, because everybody that know, I spoke about this on my show last night, everybody that knows me, homie, knows from day one I supported that dude, man, to the fullest, man. So I had to get on here and show my full support and respect, even though I didn't really want to do that, because I don't have to really say anything. I'm not no clout chaser. I don't get on here, I'm not gonna post a gang of photos with Nip. I had a couple, but I'm not gonna do that. I just want to show love and support. And I've been real shook up since this happened, man. For real, man, because Nip was a real one, man, and one of the last solid dudes, not only for the younger generation, but the older ones as well, man. You know, so salute to you, Nip, man. We love you, homie. And one thing we did learn from this, and I want everybody else out there to know, is that we all do have a date to go, homie. We all gotta go. We know that. You know what I mean? We all gotta go from here. Nobody's gonna be here forever. So one thing we can learn from Nip is to, man, do something today. Start today if you haven't already put your plan in effect. But do something that will outlive you, homie. Do something that you could be proud of, that your people can be proud of, that when you do go, man, we can speak like right now, Nip is gone, it's sad and all that, man. But, man, we can honestly, man, when it's all said and done, we can be proud of the homie and what he's done, and I can honestly say the homie will live forever. He's like the new Tupac of this generation, even though it's a different circumstance. That's what he is, because he really wrote his name in the seat in the concrete, homie, and it's gonna be there, man. So if anything else, man, what we learned from Nip, man, is to do something that will outlive you, man. And it's all about the energy as well, man. Put out good energy, man. You know, and it'll come back to you, man. If the time has passed for cats to be out here trying to be big and bad. I know if you're a youngster, homie, you got to go through your phases, you know what I mean, to prove yourself and all that, homie. But the time has passed, man, for all this bullshit, homie, nonsense, you know, killing another brother, you know what I mean? This shit is done, homie. You know what I mean? Nothing good comes out of that, bro. Because what happens after you kill a dude, homie? It's nothing good after that. You ain't gonna ride in the sunset, homie. You know what I mean? You're gonna be a marksman, you're gonna be wanted by the police, homie, and you're gonna have to go to prison or to jail and face a whole nother animal, homie. You know what I mean? Because Nip was love, bro. So it ain't nothing good coming out of that. You know, again, that ain't my business to talk about the situation. I'm not doing that. I'm just speaking in general. You know what I mean? We gotta learn, homie, that ain't the way out to go kill another homie, homie. If you can't put these up and get a good fade in, homie, fall back, bro. Fall back, bro. Because killing another dude, that ain't gonna solve shit, homie. You know what I mean? You gonna have to live with that, homie. You gotta answer to God for that shit, homie. If it ain't in self-defense, if ain't nobody threatening your life, you know what I mean, doing something to you and your family or some shit like that, homie, nigga, let that shit go, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing good gonna come out of it, homie. I'm telling you that with love, bro. I got too many niggas I know that's gone, homie, behind the walls and can't come back and wish they could, homie, all over some bullshit that don't even mean nothing now, homie. You know what I mean? So, like I said again, we can learn from this situation, man. Let's just try to do better. I know it ain't, that's easier said than done, because this shit has been going on 40, 50 years, homie. This nonsense and gang violence, homie. We all play a part of it, homie. I'm from a neighborhood. You're from a neighborhood. I'm sure all of us are, homie. But I was blessed, and I'm sure a lot of people are, to grow up, homie, and get a bigger mindset and mentality. You don't never gotta downplay a gang and not represent your neighborhood, homie. But we gotta do better on how we do it and show a way for these youngsters, because these youngsters really lost, homie. They're really lost, and they don't got no big homies, and the big homies failed them, to keep it real. That's why it's a big disconnect, homie, because the big homies failed them, homie. I'm just keeping it real, bro. But again, I ain't gonna take too much time. I'm gonna fall back. I just came here to pay my respects, you know, officially to the homie Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. Love you, homie. Love everything you did, stood for, stand for, and you truly made history, homie. And you will live on forever, homie. Much love from the G-Lew show. Thank you, everybody who tuned in with me. Much love. Thank you for supporting me. If you do support me, thank you. If you don't, it's cool. Let me know anything I can do better, man. I'm down to get better at what I do, homie. I know it ain't gonna happen overnight. I'm here for the long run, homie. You know what I mean? For the long haul. I want to run my victory lap one day, so I'm gonna be here doing what I do. It's a G-Lew show, progressive urban talk radio. I do this for everybody across the world, homie. Much love to the BC homies and everybody all in LA, man. Let's get it together. And shout out to everybody, world, my family, loved ones. You all know who you are. My baby girl, Deidre, I love you. My pops, rest in peace. And all the homies, man. It's a G-Lew show. We out. Peace and much love. We'll be back doing this soon, man. Peace.